Hi, I'm Kris Tripp. I'm a travel consultant with Preferred Travel of Naples. I'm talking about Africa, South Africa, Capetown, and Botswana today. I have wanted to go to Africa my entire life. After viewing movies such as Born Free, Out of Africa, I was so enamored with the amount of wildlife, the beauty, that I have wanted to go there since I was a child. As a lifelong dream traveling to Africa, I was given the opportunity to go with Alexander and Roberts. They're a small group tour operator that serve many destinations. Our trip begins in Capetown, South Africa, where I flew in and spent 2-3 nights where we toured the Cape of Good Hope and Boulders Beach, where there are penguin colonies, and around the city of Capetown. But we were given the opportunity to go out to the Winelands. So we went into some of the wineland territories and dined, and it was beautiful, stunning. So the flights, the commercial service runs from Johannesburg to Mon, and from there we were met by our private concession plane, which flew us from Mon Airport to the bordering of Jau concession, which is a private reserve that borders the Chobe National Park along the Okavango Delta. Quetsani Camp along the Delta is described as treehouse style accommodations. So they're set up over the floodplains because at the time of the year, well, certain times of the year in the winter, as April is fall, the water rises over the floodplains as it flushes south from Angola. We arrived late to Quetsani in the afternoon, and we were met by the couple that runs the reserve, who has been there for over 16 years, and had dinner. And then the following morning, we took a Jeep, a 6-passenger Jeep, game drive through the floodplains over the roads, looking at the different hooved animals and birds, wildlife. In Quetsani, along the Okavango Delta, you can experience impala, red leechway, kudos, all of your hooved animals, as well as many water birds, wattled crane, rusted rollers. From Quetsani Camp, which is along the Okavango Delta, we moved over to Dumatau. Dumatau was part of the Chobe National Park, or private concession bordering that, and that is more bushland. So drier atmosphere, so you naturally then see elephant, giraffe, warthog, wildebeest, water buffalo, cats sometimes. While we were staying at Dumatau, they have an event that they put on usually once a week that they arranged specially for us while we were visiting. And essentially what happens is the entire camp prepares the food outside, and you are under the stars around the campfire while they put on their traditional dance and song of the region. And it's a buffet family-style food that is prepared for you. So once we left the Chobe National Park, Dumatau, we then went to the Livingstone National Park, which is in Zambia, and that's part of right next, bordering the Victoria Falls, and stayed at Tokelia for 2 nights, overlooking the mighty Zambezi River. Victoria Falls was on our visit, it was on the list, yes, and pretty spectacular. The waters were rushing at that time. Hippos and elephants swimming back and forth across the river. Game drives were not only by little boats that went out along the Zambezi River, but also by Jeep and or walking tour within the Livingstone National Park to see the endangered white rhino. I can't imagine anybody not wanting to see the beauty and the vast amount of freedom and wildlife in Africa. I am an adventure traveler. I love wildlife, whether it be parks, animals, nature, stars, and I think this is the best thing in life. I can be reached at 261-1177, Preferred Travel's office, to arrange your adventure travel to Africa and or many other adventure destinations. Or you can also find information about us at our website, which is preferrednaples.com.